Hi everyone, welcome. Guys ready to get to work? How are you guys doing? Okay, I guess we should get this out of the way. We should get small talk out of the way. How are you guys doing? I'm doing okay. God, today is kind of like a lazy day. I don't know why. You ever like wake up and you're just like, God, I don't want to do anything. I don't know why. Ever since I came back from like hang out with my friend. I don't know, maybe it's like the introvert in me. Like my battery has to like sort of like recharge or something. Not sure. But the question is how long does it take to recharge a battery? A social battery. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing good. I did start my morning off kind of lazily because lads the new summer beach banner event like just got released today. So I spent my whole morning just doing that, which was great. It's great. I'm having a lot of fun. Very fun. Summer stuff is always cool. But yeah, that was me. Just super lazy, kind of just chilling. I did do some sketching before stream and I shared it on the Discord. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go check that out there. But the reason why I did that was because I'm trying to figure out how I draw faces. Like I feel like I've sort of forgotten how to do it a little bit, which is weird because you would think like, oh, it's like muscle memory, but no, I feel like I forgot, so I had to sort of like relearn it after like a day of like not drawing. Plus, I was also testing out sort of like a new style kind of thing, you know. You guys do this, artists, whoever, like, or whoever, like, if when you develop a new art style, you have to redraw like all your OCs in that style. That's how I'm kind of feeling right now. So, I think from now until I'm done with like all references for my OCs, we will not be drawing anything else because I had this thing where I can't. I need to establish what my OCs look like and get their reference sheets down, or else like it bothers me. And I think it's because like if I don't know what they look like, then I can't imagine scenarios in my brain properly, you know. I can't like I do this thing. It's like I call it delulu, not delulu time, but like imagination time, where I just like lay in bed and before I go to bed, I just imagine my OCs doing like scenarios. I don't know. It's like watching an anime, but it's in my brain of my own OCs. So that's what we're doing. That's what we'll be doing. And it feels kind of sort of nice. Hold on, let's go here. It feels nice to work on more personal stuff too, rather than working on other stuff. But we will get back to that. Just let me establish what my OCs look like. Oh, hold up, that reminds me. Okay. I need to go to Pinterest. We need to go to Pinterest and then I need to get references. I need a reference for just a basic standing pose. And that's fine. I feel that's a lot of people. Yeah, I feel like even if it's just a basic standing pose, I can't draw it correctly. So it's like I gotta get that reference. So it's really hard nowadays to find a reference of just people standing. A lot of times it's like just like they're very posed in a certain way. But I'm like, what happened to just standing? What happened to just like a basic stance? Like where did those go? Please bring them back. Where did I? Okay, I see. I'm getting distracted. Pinterest is distracting me. I was scrolling, but I know exactly where I saved this reference. I don't know. Okay, so my track record for sketching is I'm not very fast, right? That's kind of my thing. So I don't think we'll be able to get to I don't even think we'll finish the whole reference sheet because I'm trying to do turnarounds, which for those of you who don't know, it means like you do all views as if they're turning around. So you do the front view, the side view, the back view, and stuff like that. I think we only need a side view, or I don't know, we need to do left and right. Yeah. Typically you would do both sides, but I'm kind of lazy. No. We shouldn't be lazy. We should not be lazy. We should do both angles, but I'm just trying to think if it's necessary or not. Because both sides are different, yet they're the same. Like, the only difference would be, like, the stuff on Nian's arm or something like that. That would be different, but we'll see. We'll see. Uh, I'm procrastinating on it now, but really it's just easy. You just copy and paste all this stuff and change some stuff. Anyway, I'm saving this pose. Sorry. Nian, standing pose. Oh, standing pose. And then let me save Luo's one while we're here too. But yeah, let me know how your days are going. I saw in chat that we're cooking dinner and a storm's coming. I every morning when I wake up and it's cloudy, I pray and I beg that it's gonna be a cloudy, rainy day. Cause God, that would give me such a good excuse to just chill out for the whole day, not do anything. But alas, it is sunny. It is sunny as fuck. It is hot as fuck. Oh, we are not even close to like a storm or like rain coming, and it makes me sad. Okay, hopefully this will be a good pose. Again, I'm kind of weird that when you look up standing poses on Pinterest, you don't get normal standing poses anymore. They're always like stylized, like hands in pocket, hand on hip, which isn't good for a reference because if you need to show hands. So that's I hate that. Anyway, we'll work with this. This will be fine. This will be fine. Also, don't forget to check in, people. I'll keep Pinterest up on the side. Why not? It won't do me harm. Okay, hold up, I did not save the pose. Let's bring it up in my sub view. I should have set this up beforehand. Oh well, I was being lazy. This gives me time to like just chill. Yeah, I'm still kind of reference poses are like so iffy. I feel like that's my biggest hurdle when it comes to reference sheets. It's just trying to pick a pose a good pose, because really when you hello, what's happening? Uh oh. Clip Studio, are you alright? What is happening? Oh, it's the wrong pen. Oh, thank God. Okay, I thought my shit was broken. I was just using the wrong pen. Oh my God, that freaked me out so bad. Okay, we're good. We're okay. We're chilling. All right, standing pose. But yeah, so I don't know. You don't have to do this, but I feel like as a character designer, it's sort of I sort of have to do this as, also just sort of elevates your reference sheets. But you're supposed to draw your character in a pose that's both like neutral or like shows off the outfit and also like shows off their personality, and that's sort of the hard part, because it's like, how do you pick you can basically do the poses yourself, but otherwise it's like otherwise it's like I just have to work with what Pinterest gives me and just sort of just pick one. So this pose I'm doing, not like the strongest one, but it will do. I think it's good for the purpose, but could have been better. But I couldn't find one, so oh well. Yeah, so my warm-ups yesterday was just portrait bust drawings of Nian and Luo, which was very nice for me to do because every time I draw them, it's like I have no idea what they look like. They look different every time. But I think this is like this was the one drawing where I was like, okay, this is exactly what I imagined them to look like, and they look like that, and that means I did a good job. That's the important part. All right. Line of action. That's what I call it. Oh God, I keep forgetting what this word is. Line of action. That's important. The line of action is like the angle or the flow of motion that your body is in a pose. So when you're analyzing poses, that's exactly what you look for. It's this line that runs down the body. And it helps establish that, helps me put everything else into place. Yeah, my weekend was okay. Yesterday I was like so busy. I can't believe I forgot to do yesterday's Wordle. I feel bad about that. I feel bad. Oh, that reminds me. God, there's so many obligations that I need to do. I have not done the Genshin quest yet for Bennett's outfit. I was supposed to call Ollie, but something came up and I couldn't do it, and I felt bad that I had to reschedule. So I still haven't done the event. I might do it tonight after stream, just cause I mean the earlier I get it done, the better, because that event is actually going by really quick. apparently, like, what, you can get it done. You can get Ben's outfit in like one sitting. You just have to do the mini games, but that's still a lot. You know, like, what if I get tired? I have to accommodate for that. Okay, the shoulders go up here. Sorry, I'm also trying to get the body proportions correct. Because I think the torso needs to be slightly wider. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Rib cage. Torso goes down here. Comes down here. Okay, and then the little body, the bottom torso is this far, I think. Oh god, my Tamagotchi is like crying. It keeps crying. Every time it cries, I'm just like, give it food. Give it something to eat, and then hopefully it doesn't bother me anymore. See, having the Tamagotchi is trying to kind of make me realize that maybe children aren't for me. Because imagine, like, this is what children are, right? Like, they keep calling you and stuff like that, like, all the time. And if I get annoyed at a Tamagotchi, can you imagine how I would be with a kid? Maybe it's like just not for me. Okay, anyways, so the body, the shoulders is like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, again, we're not trying to do Twinkie, but skinnier, leaner on the leaner side. I remember when I used to draw bodies or like yeah, men, I would actually make their hips too big, and I remember someone like my classmate brutally critiquing that about my art, and that was like such an eye opener. I was drawing something and he was like, "Oh, why'd you?" I was trying something for like a school project or something, and he was like, "Oh, why'd you make the waist so thick? They shouldn't be that thick." Like, I mean, it was a good critique, but at the time I was like so embarrassed because I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to." But anyway, great lesson about anatomy. And he wasn't even an artist; he was just like pointing it out to me, or I don't know. Anyway, it was I was low key embarrassed, but I was like, "Huh." I think about that back now, and I'm like, "Oh, good tip, good critique." Yeah, I think we're at a good point where I'm like ready to just get these references, get these characters down, establish what they look like and stuff like that. I've done a lot of concept art, a lot of thinking. I still have to do a little bit, but I'm not sure how much I want to do. So the last thing. So today, okay, hold up. I keep rambling. Okay, today before like this morning, I did sketches or concept sketches for Nian's umbrella, which I don't know. I was always putting it off because it's. I imagine him to have such simple like tools with them. So I was like, do I really have to make concept art for it? But I was like, well, there's so many ideas that I could do. It just because it's simple doesn't mean that you can't add little elements of design to it. So I was like, okay, I will be responsible and I will do concept work for that. So I did that this morning. But I'm still having that same problem where I'm like, do I really have to make concept art for his revolver, which is like just a simple revolver, nothing like too crazy. But I was like, yeah, you should. So I have to do that later. Okay, let me make sure his leg is good. Wait, I think I had it in a better position. I think I made the S curve a little too crazy. Maybe like there we go. If it's less, there is an S curve, but it shouldn't be that strong. Okay, not looking too bad. In my brain, I always think I make the legs lanky, but now that I'm looking at it, it's like, nah, I don't. Maybe I made his head too big. Hold up. Still having that bad habit where I make the head too big. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, better, or maybe like slightly too much. There we go. Because we can have a little bit of liberty here, because it is a little cartoony or anime-like, so the head can be kind of big. There you go. Trying to make his not so wide of a stance. Okay, that looks good. I think. Yeah, see, Warm sketches really saved my life. I think if I didn't do a Warm sketch today, I would be complaining a lot more on stream. Not gonna lie. Okay. Well, hopefully we won't need to see the calf. This is why I always try to get references with minimal clothing. Just because I can see all the proper anatomy, like how this knee is facing, where is the leg, how much of the calf on the side shows, stuff like that. But oh well, whatever. It won't be important since this is just the base and we haven't even drawn his clothes yet. Ooh, feet. Feet from like a front foot or a front angle. Very hard. Okay, comes down there. I always like it when artists like, I don't know, draw the feet in like very shapely. Like they break it down into boxes with pointed angles and stuff like that. I don't know. It just feels very realistic to me. Then, okay, this foot comes down at here. Okay. So far, so good. See, warm-up sketch. Warm-up sketches really save you. You work out all the kinks. And you won't embarrass yourself on stream. That song is so good. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful song. Okay, let's do his arms. I'm a little nervous about the hands because I can't exactly see what's going on with them in this reference, but we will wing it. We'll just break it down. The reference, or the person in the reference, is essentially wearing the underclothes that the same underclothes that Nian's wearing, so it kind of works out. But still, I would have preferred to just make that up on my own. Okay, the elbow should be like here, I think. Yeah, arm goes down. Maybe the bend is too strong. Straighten it out a little. There's always like a little bit of a bend. Again, like with the legs, there's always going to be a little bit of sort of like a S curve. Same with the arms. Not so much the arms, but still like there's still like a slight bend. Make it look natural. Okay, elbow go here, arm go here. Okay, not bad. The shoulder I drew a little too big. Should be like that. Wait. Yeah, I just am realizing now that I've never known how to draw the shoulder. Everyone, like all artists draw like this circle, right, on the torso, but it's like, how much does it go in? How much does it stick out? Would it be out here? Would it be over here? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just checking the negative space of everything. So the leg is here. The leg would be overlapping with this leg. Yeah. Okay. Look at us go. Look at us. Look at us. What's I been doing? What have I been watching? Oh, I started watching Sakamoto Days with my friend. We try to watch anime every like Saturday or something like that, just because like we're always like, oh, we need to watch. I want to watch anime, but I need to like find the time to sit down. So we're like, oh, why don't we do it together? And that's been working out. We've gone through like we've watched a couple of anime, which is great. But right now we're on Sakamoto Days, and it's really good. Honestly, it's like very sweet. Very. I don't know if I can compare it to John Wick, because John Wick was more violent. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I love it. The concept, very sweet. Very slice of lifey stories, good. I can't really say anything about Xiao Tong's character because she doesn't really do much. But I do like her relationship with Sakamoto's daughter, Hana, or her name is. Yeah, we haven't gotten that far. We're on like episode 5, maybe, of season 1. So can't say too much. But I don't know if that's what that hand looks like. Jesus Christ. Ugh. This is why references are so important, people. Hmm. Okay, I got distracted on Pinterest. I was like, Pinterest, give me a reference for a hand, please. And then it was like, no, here's some other references. I was like, oh, those are nice. Yeah, I can't do this. Hold up. It's like it's not a fist because the fist is it's not like completely closed. I'm trying to figure this out. What the fuck? The other hand is a fist. Okay, Pinterest. Hi, Ollie. Welcome, welcome. So I was just zoomed in on the crotch. I just realized. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just leave that there for a second. Hand reference. Hand reference. How to draw a fist? Question mark. Searching too. Fist. If I look up fist on Pinterest, what is it gonna give me? Oh, okay. Not bad. I thought I was gonna get some weird things, but alright. Yeah, we're drawing references finally. We're gonna actually, this will be like a whole thing where I'm trying to draw references for all my OCs. Because all of my OCs were in this period of just like concept and sketches with nothing official. So I was like, why don't we just take the whole time and just make references for all of them? Just get that out of the way, kind of thing. Because it's very important. References are so important. It's like important, but also I just want to establish in my brain what they look like so that when I make up scenarios or like think of like scenarios in my brain, I know exactly what they look like. When I make that anime in my brain of my OCs, I will know exactly what they look like. Okay, now I'm getting distracted with Pinterest. I'm like trying to find the perfect like angle for this reference, but that's not gonna happen. That is not a thing. I think there was a website. I can't remember what it was called, but there's this website where you can have like a model of a hand or a 3D model of a hand, have it the exact angle that you want, and then it'll give you like photographic reference pictures or something like that. But I don't remember what it's called. I don't know. I can't remember, but that would be useful. That would be really useful right now. But oh well. Well, that was our loss, you know. Yeah, I can't tell what this hand is doing. It's not open, it's not closed. Like some fingers are curled in. I can't really tell. Yeah, this is not a good picture of it too in my reference. Yeah, we're doing Nian's reference first just cuz he is the main character, so that's important. Or one of the main characters, I guess. Okay, if thumb is here, one finger here, another finger here, and then the thumb and pinky are here, and these go behind these, I think. And it's sort of open. Like I don't know if his fingers are coming down like that, or there's like the third where it's like curling in. Like that. That's weird. That's kind of a weird position. I don't know. I'm so confused. Also, the shoulder's kind of wide. Let's bring this way. Okay, there you go. Perfect. There's little tweaks here and there. Yeah, let me know how your guys' weekend was. I did see you guys on Sunday, but I don't know. Or how your days are going, I guess. Me, my day has been full of Love and Dead Space because the new beach event just got released, and oh, it's actually really cute. I have a feel. I don't know. I think this is me and me only, but the story for this one is that you're raising like a bird while you're on vacation. You find like this or like egg or something of this rare bird species on this new island in this world. And I'm kind of like, "Oh my god. Oh my god, we're raising a baby together." Even though it's just like this little bird, kind of random but having a lot of fun. That reminds me. Oh, I need a roll. I have all this currency. I have like 8,000 gems, and it takes like 1,000 something to do like 10 rolls. And we should do them later. Maybe at the end of stream, I'll reward myself, and we can roll some of those. I did do 10 earlier today, and I didn't get anything. I got nada. I got shit, and I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go through all of my savings super quick. Okay, I've been avoiding the hand. I was like, oh, let's do the other arm. I don't want to do the other hand, but we should. I don't know. This arm is kind of right. It sort of goes down this way, then peeks out here. I hate it when the arm is this way because I can't. I always feel like I draw it wrong. I could technically just do this, but this is so unnecessary. Okay, although it is helping me, so we should continue. Is this right? Yes, I think. Again, okay, so this hand comes out. Oh boy, it's getting messy here. It's not a good sign when the sketch is getting messy. It means I'm going crazy. What's been going on in the world? I have no idea. I feel like I have nothing to talk about. Think quick, Masa. Think quick. What have you been doing? I don't know. The same things over and over. Literally, like nothing new. Okay. I'm a little sleepy today. I don't know. After lunch, I think I ate too big of a lunch. I try to eat a big lunch because we stream like a couple hours after lunch, and I always end up getting hungry and having to cut stream kind of short, which I don't like doing. So I try to I eat a big lunch or I eat a snack right before stream. But now I'm sleepy. I can't. There's no. What? Hold on. There's no in between. It's like either I'm full and I'm ready to stream, or it's like I am sleepy. Okay, either we do the fist, we draw his hands in a fist, or we draw just like an open palm. But I don't know. He seems kind of tense. Oh god. This is why I was kind of iffy about the standing reference, but standing references are so hard to find, where it's just normal standing. Like, whatever happened to just standing, like, straight, arms straight, and, like, a way that's not so stiff? What happened to that? All the standing references now is, like, hands in pocket, arms crossed, or, like, not showing the hands in some other way. And I'm like, God. Masa, you can just pose it yourself. No. I don't like doing that either. Oh my god, these fucking hands. Oh, the urge I have to skip to not draw the hands. We have to continue. Okay, let's think. Let's just chill out and think. What hand do we want him to be doing? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Again, I never know how to draw hands. Maybe I made the palm too small. That makes sense too. Okay, palm here. Thumb come out here. I think. Thumb come out here, here. Stick out. Go here. Hand here. Finger come down. I'm breaking it. I'm like going step by step for just myself. Yeah, I can't tell if it's what this hand is doing in this reference picture. That's weird. Wait, that's weird. Why would you curve the last 2 digits? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know, and it's bothering me. I hate that. Okay. Maybe we'll come back to that. Yeah, maybe we'll like step away from that and come back. But then all that's left is just like the nitty gritty of it. Hold up, we could measure it out. We're doing turnarounds today, so part of doing turnarounds is trying to like drawing lines across the canvas to keep everything even. So like this is where the shoulders would be, the head is here, the head is here, blah blah blah. I feel like I should finish this first though, so that I don't have to mark everything, or that I can mark everything at the same time. That's what I meant to say. Because we don't even know where the eyes are, where the eyebrows start, where the nose is. Okay. This is a big project. I forgot how tedious turnarounds can be, but it's important. This is important. Okay, eyes go here, eye line here, forehead here, about, forehead here, about, noses here, mouth is here. Go down here, chin's there. Okay. Eyeball here-ish. I was sketching Nian and Luo earlier today, and again, for some reason I can't get rid of this habit where I make the eyes too big, or either too big or too small. I always have to adjust it, and I can't get it right the first time. Even though I mark out where the eyes are, I cannot. That looks weird. I also feel like the eye line maybe can be a little lower. That didn't do anything. What is wrong with this? Sometimes just the littlest things help. Okay, now I think that hand down there is a little too big. Okay, let's do this. Wow, okay, so the body turned out great for on this other angle, or when you flip the canvas, but just a couple of things. Maybe shrink that down, rotate that a little bit. We're not even gonna do the hands. But why is the face so fucking wonky? What happened here? How did this happen? Fix it? Good question. Also, the head and the neck aren't centered. Like, is that better? I don't know. Yeah, okay. This is me looking back and forth for my reference to my art, by the way. It looks funny, but trust me, it's working. Just let me cook. Okay. Okay, not bad. Now we can start drawing more detailed stuff. We're also going to have to draw a version without Nian's jacket, because we have to establish, like, what does he look like without his jacket? Yeah, this might be a long endeavor. This might be a long project. Ooh, I feel very irresponsible for not drawing the hands right now, but okay, we're fine. I think we'll be okay. I might just like fuck it and just try and copy my reference because trying to do anything else stresses me out. Okay, nose is here. I also am trying to draw noses a little differently. I wonder if anyone has noticed. Because I realized I used to draw it like this, where the bridge started in the middle, but that's not right. So it starts halfway and then it comes down. Well, it depends on your style, but anyway, majority it comes like this. The nose comes down. And I've actually been trying to draw nostrils too. Can you believe that? It's been a struggle. I don't know. For some reason, I always think that when I add nostrils, it looks weird. Case in point. But you know, we push through. Sometimes it just needs like a little adjustment, and that's when it starts looking okay. Okay, not like that. Nostrils more like that. And then maybe I made the nose stick out a little too hard. Maybe we should just go down this way. It's a struggle. It's a learning process. Also, the canvas is so small. So that's also a hard part. Because everything's starting the more I zoom in to try and do this nose, the more pixely it gets. So you might have to just simplify it. For the sake of this reference, we'll just have to simplify the nose. Because, yeah, you won't see that. If we look at it like from here, you won't see that. Let's just make sure that everything's proportional and call it. That's the one thing I don't like about doing full body is because like I feel like the most interesting part of my art style is in the face. So when you can only have to show so much, it's like you can't see the beautiful face that I can draw or will draw. Right, expressions. Ooh. Let's lower this so I can barely see it. There you go. That's going to help me. So at least I'm not relying too much on my markers. So ugly. Oh my god. Again, it's so small that we shouldn't really dwell on it, but whatever. I always do that. Oh, okay. Hey, okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Nice. Celebrate every victory, even the small ones. Hell yeah. Move that over here, I think. Yeah, more art streams this week because again I am not ready. I technically this is a mistake. I was gonna do it anyway, but I regret doing the rank up in Zenless because I just got my characters all strong and I did the rank up being like, hell yeah, yay, I'm strong, and then it was like, well, you're not anymore because we ranked you up, and I'm like, shit. Now all my characters have to be 60, and that's so much grinding. Especially because now all the characters are so high level. It's like, oh, you gotta use this. It requires this much material, this much Denny's, and I'm like, shit. God damn, I'm gonna be here forever. I'm gonna be here forever. But I hope this is the last time I'll ever have to rank up and level up everyone. Because 60 is the max, I think, right? So unless they change it, but oh God, I hope not. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. That's why we're doing more art streams today or this week and forever because I am still grinding. I'm grinding and it'll be a process forever. Okay, don't do that. Why did you do that? Where the fuck am I? Oh my god. Okay. We're okay. Why did you do that? I hate that cropping button. It scares me every time. I finally got my Plave album the other day. I got the mail notice that they had dropped it off or tried to drop it off at my house, but no one was here to sign for it. And I was like, "Fuck!" So I ended up just like going to the post office, and that was such an ordeal. I forgot how fucking annoying it is going to the post office. There's like no one working. But anyway, so I went there. I finally got it. It took me like 10 minutes to get it because apparently it was in the very, very back of the post office. But I finally got it, and it's great. It's glorious. I am so happy. I finally got my album. I bought that on my birthday, by the way. So that's how long I've been waiting for this goddamn album. But it was worth it. The CD, the single CD of their Japanese debut, love it. So much art. I got 3 photo cards, and it's great. I wouldn't say worth it, but I'm glad I got it now. That's all I can say. Did I make the eye too big? Again, I have this bad habit of making eyes too big. I was gonna give Nian eyelashes because I realized that as a vampire that he should be very pretty, but I don't know. I don't think it really fits his character. That long? I know! Can you believe it? That long. I bought it for my birthday. It was my birthday present because it was coming out. I think the pre-order was in May and it was supposed to come out. The album got released in what, June? Yeah, or something like that, or August, some sort of that time. But I was like waiting. When I finally have it, I was so sad. Everyone was posting on TikTok like their opening videos, opening their albums, and I was like, "Where's mine? Where? Please!" But I finally got it after so long. Part of my error, okay, it was an accident, right? But Bai was like, hey, you gotta confirm that you want your package still. And we're gonna hold it for 30 days after it got to the warehouse. But I read that email wrong, being like, oh, it's at the warehouse, they're gonna send it to me. Cool. So I was just kind of waiting on that. And then like 15 days later, it was like, hey, you still gotta confirm. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean I gotta confirm? Of course I want my package. And that's why it took long. And on top of that, it was like another month to even get here. And then the postman skipped my house, or like I wasn't there to sign for it. And then another couple days. But anyway, we have it now. That's fine. That's the good part. Oops, I keep doing that, and that always scares me. Oh my god. Subtract this. Subtract. Shrink that. Put that here. Why am I tripping? Okay, I just drew Nian today, but for some reason he looks different. I just drew him today, and now... Oh, I wonder if we can copy and paste the face that I drew. That's cheating. But I kind of low-key want to do that, where I just like grab... Where I just took my sketch from today and put it on here. That's so dumb. I know. I was like, what do you mean? I had to confirm for you to send my package to me. I want it. Just send it to me. It's dumb. Why would I not want my own package? Why? Like, what? You know, another thing that I like learned from Hawkeye July is to lower, like, it's okay to have the eyebrows really low. For some reason, I wouldn't ever go this low, and like the most I could do would be like here. But like it really fits if you put them that low. I didn't mean to say it was cheating, but it's like I do want to practice, because it's not I don't want my OCs to look different every time I draw them. That's that'd be funny. People are gonna be like, AI? You using AI? And I'd be like, no, I just can't draw my OCs. I wonder what it would look like though. I don't have the JPEG of it, or I don't have a PNG of it. I just have a JPEG. Import picture. We have so many drawings of them that I need to start making a folder for them on my computer, but I do not do that. I don't have that, and we'll have to organize that later. Okay, if I take this sketch here, which by the way, super happy with, except Luo took me fucking forever because I couldn't get his face right. Can never get this goddamn face right. Yeah, I like how I did this. How can I do that again? How do we do that again? Would love to know. Would love to know what I was on this morning when I drew this. Can we rasterize this, please? I don't like this. Rasterize this, please. There it is. There it is. Hold up. I just can't be consistent. I know, me neither. That's why references are really good, or having references are good, because then you could just refer back to how you did it. It's kind of off, but it's not awful. Oh my god, that's so funny. It actually kind of works. Wait, hey, let's work on my part. Hello. What if every drawing I do is just every new drawing that I do of this guy is just this, or it's just like an old drawing copy and pasted? Okay, it like, oh wow, that actually really works. What the fuck? Wow. Hell yeah, look at that. Does it match up though, proportionally wise? Oh yeah, okay. The shoulder's a little off though. The clothing's off a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. Okay. Great. Get rid of this. I can get rid of this now. Goodbye. And now we can sketch over this. Maybe his head's too big? I don't know. Actually, it's smaller than what I originally drew, so... Hold up. I could change some of my own lines and it would still look different. That's funny. Oh my god. Okay, why are you doing it like this? Really? Okay. It's being weird. Katsu's being weird about this. You're rasterized and yet you're being weird. It has like this weird mask. I don't know what's happening or why it does this. Maybe that's more proportional? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so worried about proportions now. Because I would categorize my style as not proportional, period. Wow, he looks almost like a real person. The proportions are crazy. Actually, that's fine. I think we're okay. Maybe a little bit. Maybe we can play around like slightly. Because at the same time, I still want it to be a little stylized. But not too much. Just not like crazy. We're not drawing chibis here. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's a no. We can start sketching more. Yeah, not bad. Hey. Good on me. I don't have to do more work. Oh, great. Okay. Let's work with the hand. Let's deal with the hands. Okay, yeah, I still don't know exactly what this guy is doing. It again, his like 2 fingers are down, and yet there's like 2 here that kind of curl inward. I have no idea what's happening. let me cook. Hold up. Let me think about this. Hold up, is this right? Where it's like these are the first links of the hands, the first digits, the second digits are here. It goes down like curved this way. That's so weird. Like, why would you? I mean, it looks alright, but if you really look at it, it's like, why does he have his 2 fingers out that way? I don't know. What is happening? I don't know. Is there a more natural way to do it? Oh yeah, I should save. Yay, we get to name this file. I love naming files on stream. Hydrate too. Yay, all the important stuff. We're just going through all of them. Throw in a posture check in there too. Nah, it's okay, just kidding. But yeah, hydrate. I just had normal water today. Kind of boring. Very unlike me, but we're being healthy today. What are we calling this? Oh yeah, Nian ref. We'll call it that. Nian ref. Okay. Whew. That is a well-needed hydrate. I don't drink a lot. I have not been drinking a lot of water today, and it's because it's boring ass water today. That's the whole reason why I flavor my waters, so I can drink more, but this is not good. It's healthy, but it's not motivating me to drink water. That's all I can say. Posture check. Yay. Posture's not super bad. Or that's what I say to myself as I crack my back. We're not shrimping hard. I was shrimping earlier because I was sitting on my bed drawing and my iPad was in my lap. Yeah, that's the only time where I really shrimp. It's where I'm not sitting on my desk. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with this. I think we're gonna be okay with this hand, although I think it's really weird. But I don't really have the brain power to change it. I think we'll be okay again, but I don't know what's happening with this hand either. We'll barely see it, but oh wait, that's gonna be really difficult when we do the turnaround. Because if I don't know what's happening with the hand in this angle, I don't know how we're gonna be able to do it in another angle. We should just do a fist or something. There, is that what a fist would look like? Like that? Okay, hold up. No, it would not. Let's just say that. Okay, hand comes here. Block down. Block. Draw. Break it down. Break it down. Comes to hand comes down. Palm go here. Thumb come out this way. Thumb come down here. This like this, I think. Yeah, fists are really difficult. Do that, do that, do that. There we go. Then it links, it bends up here. Ugh, I hate it. I hate how this is looking. It's so ugly. Undo it. I would rather do the other hand instead. Ugh, God damn it. So indecisive. Yeah, I struggled with this in school too, honestly. Like even when I was drawing for like my my senior thesis, I struggled with this. There, is that a good placeholder hand? Sure. And now that hand is too small. There we go. Is that good enough? Yeah, I think so. Should we angle his head back a little more? Like rotate it slightly? Ugh. Okay, I hate that it's doing this. It like why is Kip Studio doing this? Where it thinks that the whole canvas is the image, which is not correct. Invert it and then delete everything. Please? Will it let me do that or no? If I transform it, what does it look like? Okay, that's kind of better. Not really. Never mind. There's like no difference. Okay, great. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with the hands. You know what? Fuck it. We're fine. Let's just move on. We'll come back to it. Oh wait, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Okay, close, close. This is wrong though. Okay, this comes down here, I think. Is this right? Okay. Tie comes down here. It's pretty long. I think now that we got the pose down, I can go back to my other reference where it just has the whole outfit. Because that would help me. Well, I say we have it down, but it's not, we don't really have it down. We have a good base, I guess, but not the full thing. Okay, let's think. His belt comes here, or he has a belt here. Or it starts there. So the tie should end up here. Yeah, I think like I had to start thinking about maybe getting a new office chair or something because I cannot sit here for long hours anymore, and that's not good. Like I always have to take breaks in between and just sit somewhere else and work on something else, like on the couch, on my bed. But that's not good for like if I'm gaming too. Cause like sometimes I just want to do a long gaming session, but I can't. It's probably good that it's encouraging me to get up and go somewhere else, but at the same time, it's like, come on. Okay. Come down here. Looking good. So handsome. So pretty. Hopefully after I'm done with this full body, I will never have to draw them full body ever again. That's a lie. I probably will, but I could dream. I remember for the longest time I would not draw the whole body. I would just draw like a bust or something. And I don't know what compelled me to start doing it, but that's probably a good thing. You don't want to be stuck drawing the same things. Is that even? Yeah, okay, pretty good. Okay, jacket comes down here? Question mark? Okay, I'm glad we're doing this on a different layer because I will need to reference the body later when we do the rest of the turns or do the other angles. We are winging drawing this jacket because I do not know how to draw it. It comes down here and then slants down this way. Yeah, it kind of does like a curve, I guess. Or it goes out, it like slims here and then it comes out, it flares out like whoosh. Which I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's like a real thing that can happen, but oh well, that's not for me. I don't know. I always like to think like if people did cosplay my characters, how would they make the things that the characters have? Like how would they make the jacket flare out? Does it naturally do that, or would they have to, I don't know, put bones in the jacket for it to like pop out or something? Okay, I don't know if it comes out that hard. There we go. Trying to follow everything that I drew to a T. Because I don't think it would come out that hard. It would come out maybe this much. Like, his coat is very vampire-y, which is fine. But he also lives in, like, a modern world. And he's sort of, like, a simple man, quote-unquote simple man. So I don't think it would flare out as hard as some other designs. Whoops, I keep doing that. God damn it. God, that scares me. You know, for Saturday's stream, we're streaming on Saturday, by the way. But that was actually supposed to be an accident. I mean, it's kind of coincidental and it kind of works out because my friend was like, "Oh, do you want to hang out on Saturday or on Sunday?" And I was like, "I'm doing something." And then I did the stream schedule and I had forgotten to change it from Sunday to Saturday. So I was like, "You know what? All right, well, guess my friend and I are hanging out. Cool." So it works out, but it was an accident. It was fully an accident. We're gonna see how Saturday's stream will go. We'll see. I don't want to say anything too early or make judgment, cause who knows. I always say that Saturday no one watches because everyone's busy doing something, but who knows? I could be wrong. That's sort of my understanding of it, but yeah, who knows? Do I want it to flare out a little more? Just cause I feel like this should come out slightly. Where is his body? It's right there. Okay. I was like, I think it's popping off of his body at this point now. There we go. Then this has to come out slightly. Okay, I am like spending way too much time on this. It looks fine, okay? As long as we get the base down. I'm also trying to think, like, would his waist be more snatched? Or why doesn't it look so snatched on this side? There, okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, this comes down here. More like this. Well, actually, is that right? Yeah, in this concept, or in his first sketches, I drew it a little differently, but maybe that's not the most proportional or realistic, so... Just, that's more of like a reminder to myself, it's like, you can draw it differently, you don't have to draw it like one-to-one. Yeah, I developed these guys like a lot more than I thought I would, which is nice. It's good, because then at least I know that for sure that they won't rot in you know the history or in my files, just like drawings. At least I have a story that I would actually be okay with writing one day and producing one day. For such a simple guy, he does have a lot of little accessories and stuff like that. I don't know. I like to think that he didn't choose this jacket, but more like it was just given to him or something like that. I don't know. Or he could like flashy things. He could. I don't know. Doesn't seem like in his character, but this is the hand that he was dealt with, and that's what he's gonna wear. I am excited for when we render this because it has been a hot minute since we've done any kind of rendering, especially within the past few weeks. The last one that I rendered was the Nicole keychain from Zenlist. That was the last one. So it's gonna be nice doing stuff more finished or finished. Yeah, doing more finished things. Because I actually rarely ever sketch just to sketch. Sometimes I sketch for like concept stuff, design stuff, but mostly for like illustrations. Like I rarely ever not render a sketch. I don't sketch freely. I think that's the better term. So while it was nice, it's also I am more excited to just have more finished pieces. There we go. Yeah, I think we do need a bot to like get rid of those, just to prevent those, because I would like that. But again, I like do nothing to, or like my audience is so small anyway. It's not like me clicking ban is not taking too much time out of the stream. Okay, how are we drawing? How to draw clothes. Here we go. This kind of comes down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I will keep, hold up. Well, now's the time to establish that, like whether we like the straight sleeve or not. It does take away from his silhouette a little, but his silhouette already is very recognizable. So I wonder if we do need like the pop up with the sleeves. It's just really vampire, that's all, but it's fitting. Like keep it. Why let's keep it. It's fun. Okay, so his sleeve kind of pops up from his shirt under here. Then it comes up. Okay, let me think. This little dip in the sleeve, I think that's only on the side, right? We'll see. But it should be like that, I think. Because sometimes it's in the front, but I don't think that's the case. Huh. Well, actually, hold up. Where did I get this from? I think it's on the others. It's on the outside, right? That's sort of how it goes. Yeah, that makes sense. So you wouldn't see it here, but you'd see it on the other side. Oh, that's kind of weird. Drawing that's a little weird. Where you don't see it. Yeah, that's a little weird. Okay. Or would it be on the other side? Is it on the inside or the outside? I think it would be on the outside. I should like does Maka have it from Soul Eater? Because I know that her sleeves like bend or like fold upward. And yeah, there's like a button or a cufflink on the side too. Yeah, that's on the outside. It's like on the side of the hand of the other hand, so we wouldn't see it. It's good to establish that. That's what this reference is all about. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it a little angular. Also, there's noise outside, so I'm like, if I don't talk, maybe it won't be noticeable. Okay, this bends this way, I think. Again, winging it. I always wing it with the wrinkles in the clothes. As long as it looks okay, we're fine. Okay, come down here. Same thing. Yeah, this morning or earlier before when stream was starting. And my pen was freaking out. That made me so anxious because that means it was either like a technology issue or an issue with like Clip Studio itself. But thank God it was just me. It was just me grabbing the wrong tablet pen. This is why you don't have multiple, or you keep them labeled. Huh. His arm is weird. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, no, that makes sense. This arm should be lower because it's angled. His shoulders are angled. I'm like, why does this look weird? Why does this not match up? It does. There we go. Okay. Right, he's got like a belt too. I gotta draw. Hold up. Maybe in this other ref, we need to show off what his tie, what he doesn't look like without his tie and his jacket. That's a good one. Because I guess he would have like a button or something come down. Shrink this down a little bit. There it goes. We can fit we can fit it on the whole tie. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it was brought up recently to my attention that vampires cannot be around like religious symbols, and I was like, but well, I guess my vampire doesn't fit that circumstance, and that's fine. Like it's very circumstantial, but I was like, oh well, yeah, my character's definitely not like a traditional vampire. Period. Case in point, the cross on his tie. He would be dead, straight up. Do I have the other references of his jacket? Because I think I did one where he has both or two belts running down. I think I remember in my brain. I think we'll be okay. I think we can wing it. I think I remember it in my brain what it looks like. I should look up what actual belt buckles look like because I was winging it. Like I have like a sort of strong idea, but not really. So hold on, belt buckle. Yeah, it should go like this. I think I only drew like the top part. So I didn't get it wrong, but it has to be stretched farther like that. Okay, that looks good. The same goes with the other buckles too. I'll have to remember to to apply that, implicate that. Same. We'll make the belt lower so I can draw it hooking onto the pants. For some reason, that's always been a detail that I've always neglected, where it's like you would see a little bit of the pants above the belt. For some reason, it's like I always drew the belt as like the top of the pants, which that's not the case. There we go. And then it would come down like that. Very detailed. Very detailed drawing. It adds a lot of elements to it. Realistic elements. Let me take a sippy sip. Oh, I'm still drinking water. Oop. Okay, well, I'm drinking more water. So, works out. Great. I forgot. Okay, thank you. All right. I didn't say anything, actually. I didn't forget anything. Wow, this is actually coming out pretty good. I do want to draw the little embellishments on his jacket while I'm here. These are so small. It's weird drawing them so small now when I'm drawing like a bus, like I can see them more. Then the chain comes down. How far do I want it to come down? Here, maybe? It was on there, so that reminds me. I should curve like this way. There we go. Okay. This will also be like the first full-scale drawing that I'll render in a while, because all of my renderings have been chibis. So that's going to be cool. I say cool like sarcastically because I'm like, I feel like I'm just going to forget. I'm going to struggle. Because I'm going to be like, oh, I can't do simplified style anymore. Not like my chibi stuff. I think it goes straight like that. Yeah, so this goes here. Maybe we'll lower it while we're here. It's getting a little messy, so hopefully line art will help us get this cleared out. But we won't be doing line art for a while. I have to get all of the drawings done for the reference. Yeah, I don't know if we have to do a front view because the 3/4 view serves as a good front view. So I think we just need to do this, this, and then like the two sides, maybe. Typically, if you're like animating a turnaround, you would do the front view too, because you need those front frames in order for it to turn smoothly. But I shouldn't be lazy. We should do it, but I don't really want to because I don't know if it's necessary for this. Because he's not being animated, or they won't be animated. So, but it might be nice to have it. Ugh. Ooh, looks good. I love the way I designed this. I always say this. I always like this pin that I designed because I just think it looks cool. It's actually like an accessory that I would want in real life. Oh, God, okay, we have to draw his handcuffs too. I need to put like all my concept drawings of them and put it on one because do I have them downloaded? I don't think I have them. Yeah, I should. Hold up. I should at least put them all in a folder so I can find them, but oh well. Oh god, I have to read this. I'll have to. What is that word? What is that word? What the fuck is wrong with me? Organize everything later because I am like scrolling through this and I'm like, oh, I can't find anything, or maybe it's in. Maybe I don't have them downloaded. I thought I did, or did it? Wait a minute. Okay, whatever. We can. Don't have to do that. We could just like. Is this how big a wrist would be? I have them what they look like in my memory. So we'll just sketch them out real quick. I don't need the reference. I'll be okay. I'm gonna say that and then I'm gonna regret. I think for streams we'll only do like character references because there are other stuff that I need to draw out, like accessory like or concept stuff like their weapons and stuff. That might be easier for me to do off stream. So for now we'll just do for everyone we'll just do the character blah blah blahs. Okay, and it comes down here, and then it chains or something comes down here. There we go. Yeah, that's all we would really see, I think. Oh, I would lower it though. Shit. Like grab this. Oh no, that's gonna ruin everything. God damn it. What? Okay, come on, transform this. There you go. I was like, what's happening? There we go. That should be lowered, and which means this should also be lowered. Because it should match. There we go. Ooh, tangent. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we'll have to move it over? Question mark? Because I don't think it would be right on the front. It would be more like here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I feel like I know like a couple of streams ago I was saying that you should sketch out everything and not like wing it with line art, but some of these I feel like I would rather do that just because the sketch is so messy. Or we could do multiple sketches. We shouldn't do that. We may have to do like multiple sketches over just to have them more detailed. We're kind of going through this kind of fast, which is good, but not home. We're not out of the dark just yet. There's like one view out of like the 5. Which reminds me I should look up something. I'm mostly like, what is that called? Like referencing the way we had to do character sheets based on like how some animes do it. So like the one I'm referencing here is Kill la Kill. So they only do third quarter, a front view, a side view, and a back view. Which I don't mind as long as I don't have to do like multiple. Yeah, 3/4 view. Okay, that's good. So we only had to do like 4 and 3 unique ones, and basically because the back view is basically the 3/4 view but flipped. It's hard to explain, but as long as my brain understands it, that's fine. I'm more explaining it myself from I'm more or less explaining it for myself. So I have an understanding of what's happening or what I have to do. Okay. He's got his little apple thing that comes down here. I don't know. I think I really like the apple thing. Maybe there's like a little bit of like Caleb in me from Lads that's like, oh, the apple theming. It's kind of like that. But I don't know. I think apples are kind of cute. But also lots of symbolism. Okay, there we go. As long as we know that that's the apple thing. Comes down. Okay, pants, easy peasy. Simple. Except he does have something that comes down here. There we go. He's looking really good. Like, I just want to, like, sit and stare and look. But we gotta keep going. There we go. I did make that really uneven for some reason. Yeah, it's looking great. Wow, having, like, a full reference for him is gonna be so good. Oh, yeah, wait, his gun, though. Oh, that's why I wanted to do that. I forgot. Okay, whatever. God. Do I have to draw here? I should. Or, like, at least have, like, some essence of it. Oh, God. How do I draw this? Back to Pinterest. Also, side note, I got like I love that Pinterest is always like whenever I have one thing, it gives me multiple of it. So I found a reference of like two people kissing, and now Pinterest is like people kissing. You want to see people kissing? Here, and I'm like, great, thank you. Yeah, sure. Okay, what is? Oh yeah, okay. I got distracted. What am I thinking? Yeah, I feel like his holster would just be kind of simple. It's just on his like thigh. Like a simple one. Yeah, do I have to like draw the whole thing? I kind of just want to draw like a box. Or better yet, like not have it there at all, but that's not good either. Yeah, can we just like placeholder it as a box? No, that's not good. I'm being lazy, but no. Whoops. There we go. I was not typing anything correct. That's great. Now I'm thinking because a lot of these in the reference they kind of attach itself to another belt. But I don't want to do that. I think we'll be okay. God, looking up references for this is a lot harder than I thought it was. Yeah, I don't know. Just like a simple shape. That's all I really want to draw. That's all I really have the patience to draw. Because I don't have any other thing established about this gun. And I don't want to draw it from this angle. Let's pretend. Let's pretend. There we go. Oh, it's going to look crappy. Oh, well, I'll do it later. Maybe off stream if I feel like it. I don't feel like drawing a whole ass weapon right now. Okay, this comes down. Belt come down. There we go. Not bad. Looking cute. You know, when I was playing this playlist, I didn't realize how chill it would be, but it kind of works out. I'm kind of feeling the vibes right now. Just chilling. There we go. I was like, I think it's a little too low, and I was right. Okay, we can continue drawing the pants now. Then we got that established. I think you just cut down here. Tangents, tangents. Okay. Wow, he is all decked out now that I'm looking at him. He's got a lot of accessories. Very cool. Like mother, like son, as I like to say. We're going to try the hand one more time because I don't know if I like it being a fist. But will I like it like this? Probably not. I think it looks better than having it in a fist though, but I don't know exactly what's happening with it. I'd rather have the whole hand be like open palm. This is where we discover my indecisive brain. Ooh, I hate that even more. Okay. Undo, undo, undo. You know what? It's fine. It looks weird, but who knows? Maybe I'll imply this to the story later. Like I don't know, something related to two fingers being out. Who knows? I don't know. Let's just draw this stupid hand so that I'm not worried about it. Is it too long? Oh yeah, for sure. Ugh. Yeah, tone that down there real quick. That was weird. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's right proportionally. I don't know. Okay, let's think. This comes down here. This comes down. Okay. Maybe we had. Oh my god, my voice. Maybe we had it like that. Okay. Whatever. Let's just wing it. Yeah, I feel like it's better than not having a hand, or it looks better than what I had before with the fists, so this is fine. Yeah, that looks better than what I had before. I'll keep it that way. Yay, yay, yay. Get that out of the way. Okay, now question, do I want to draw the pants straight or do we want to add natural like wrinkles and stuff? Probably be a good idea. Like that looks natural enough. Not super realistic, but natural enough. Wow, this is Haman singing. Haman's my favorite play member. He's my bias, and everyone's always like, or a lot of people are like, Haman can't sing. He can only rap and dance. He's not a good singer, but I think he does a really good job. I am biased after all, but I think he has a wonderful voice. All right, now time to look up a picture of Doc Martens because that is what Mister Nian's wearing. Hold up, now I'm getting distracted. Every time I open Pinterest, I'm like, oh, distracted. Oh, that's a reference. Oop. Save that. Gotta save that. Okay, that's enough. Doc Martens. It's weird how Doc Martens have become like so trendy and for like casual outfits because Doc Martens has always been like a worker kind of boot, right? Like where it's like industrial working, sturdy, stuff like that. This is the last opportunity to really try this, but I wonder if I want to give him like a higher boot. I don't know. I feel like that would look kind of weird. Cause like he's a detective, not very like materialistic. Was it militaristic? That's what the word is. Jesus Christ. Or we could give him like loafers too, but I thought like a cool boot would be kind of cool. Yeah, maybe more like, yeah, maybe we don't do the boot thing. Even though that's what I originally had him as. But okay, what is that shoe called? What style is that? I mean, I call them loafers, but I don't think they're called loafers. I think loafers is like the casual one, right? No, I was right. Oh yeah. It's like these fancy like dress shoes kind of thing. I feel like he would wear that. Drawing them is another question though. I don't know, they give the foot like a very specific sort of like point and shape. Let's see if I can convey this. Let's see if I can copy this reference. Shoes are not my strong suit. I really wish I was one of those artists who could draw shoes really well. There are artists out there who like that's their whole thing. They just draw shoes. But alas, I don't know. I just can't wrap my brain around the technology or like the look of it. I had to like really research like what are shoes made of? Where does this connect to that? Blah blah blah. And I don't really want to. I wish, but I don't want to. Mm-hmm. Do we want to make him platformed? There's no reason for it to be platformed, but I kind of want to. Oh, they're called Oxford? No, like loafer. Still loafer. Still that kind of vibe. Where it like comes down like. That's not a bad point for the shoe. I don't make them ever that detailed. Hold up. Wow, we're already like at like the 2-hour mark. That's crazy. We're only gonna get here. Yeah, do we like these more than the... I mean, this makes a little more sense stylistically, but... Or fashion-wise. I don't know if boots would really fit this, but... Maybe. I don't know. It would give off different vibes. I really can't tell. Okay, we'll keep it. Why not? I don't know. It was either like he wears boots or he wears loafers. Either or. It doesn't really matter. I feel like as a homicide detective, he wouldn't necessarily realize that he needs to like run around. Or typically he wouldn't have to like need shoes that are like industrial or like sturdy. Plus, this makes him a little more old fashioned too. I'm just trying to make like little adjustments here and there. Just trying to like. There we go. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Laces. Oh boy. Okay, let's just simplify it. At least with the boots, I wouldn't have to draw the entire laces. I would just draw crisscrossed. I don't know. Should we play around with the idea of boots? Okay. Well, I shouldn't erase it if we're gonna do that. I don't know. Okay, well, maybe we should just go with our original idea. Who knows? Who fucking... Yeah, maybe we should go back to our original idea. Damn it! Okay, whatever. Back to Dark Martin's... God damn it. Back to Dark... Damn it! Okay, let's not talk anymore. Let's... Moment of silence. My brain is not working right now for some goddamn reason. Would you call this more like... I don't think this is like dark academia. This is more like gothic than anything, but it's kind of like crossing the edge or a little bit of both. I'm just wondering if for dark academia could I have done Nian if he existed for Hawkeye July? Like, would he fit? I don't know. Yeah, let's just stick with our original idea. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As I like to say, not really. That's the first time I've ever said that on stream. Whoops. I cannot do crosses right where it's like, or X's right where it's like, there you go. Oh, no. Gotta get them centered. There we go. I don't know. Drawing the laces kind of ruins it a little bit, but maybe, hopefully, we can just leave it. Doc Martens has like all these cool shapes. Hold on. Nah, okay. I think we're okay. Let's just keep it basic. No one's gonna see these, but there is this design where there's like a panel that goes across, and I thought they're cool. Or we could give them like actual Louis Vuittons, because there is a loafer from Louis Vuitton. Ooh, wait. Now I'm tempted. Yeah, maybe the loafer did fit a little better. Now that I think about it. Damn it. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We don't have to go that far back and change it. I don't have to do that many laces too. We can keep it simple with like 4. Or maybe even like 3. No, 4 I think is a good amount. There we go. And then he'll actually have Louis Vuittons. How stylish. What a fancy man. What a rich man. I mean, homicide detective, I would assume you would make a lot of money. But wow, he actually has Louis Vuittons. That's crazy. I have to live vicariously through my OCs, give them like high fashion brands. Because I know for sure that I cannot afford it, at least not right now. Yeah, I don't know. It probably fits him a little more. I'm trying to convince myself not to go back to the boots, but yeah, let's just stick with this. Loafers. Give this man loafers. Let him have his loafers. All right, other pans. And wow, we were basically be done. I think what cut the time was that I already drew the face. I wasn't even like planning on using it, but oh well, if it works, it works, you know? Hey, look at him. Okay, okay. Yeah, looking good. I think we have all the details. Basically, if I miss anything, I could always just outline it or put it in the line art layer. I did want to clean this up a little bit, but it's so tiny. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a job for line art to clean this up, but at least you get the idea of it being there. Yeah, not bad. Very stylish. Stylish, stylish, stylish. Okay, well, now we have to. Can I combine this into a group or one folder at least? Shift, put this together. Because now we had to go across the canvas and line up everything. Let me take a sip of water. while we're here. And I will save, because this is also important. Oops, I am not on the right tab to save. Control S. There we go. Also, do we want him to be looking... I just realized this. Hold up. Okay, put away my boba and start drawing. Like, do we want him to look this way, rather? Or, like, for turnarounds, I think you have him look straight, so that also works out, too. What layer am I on? What is this? Oh, okay, that's fine. I was gonna merge them, but I was like, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, look at him. Wow, I love this sketch of him, actually. That's a good one. Are the feet a little too big? I feel like the front foot is a little big. Actually, no, it's proportional. Scratch that. I did a great job. I am such a talented artist. Whoops. Yeah, this line tool is like really funny. Okay, put this here. Okay, the chin is there. The shoulders are here-ish. Here, the lower torso ends up here. Top torso is here. The knee, which knee do we look at? Like here, maybe? Yeah, I don't know if they'll line up 1-to-1, but we'll try. We'll try our best. Okay, this shoe is here. Yeah. Ankle. That one. I was waiting for this song to come on. I feel like I have this playlist a little memorized because we've listened to it a couple times, so not fully memorized, but like I remember the order a little bit. Okay, the hand ends up here. The face is another one. Maybe we'll change up the color so that I know exactly what's what. Okay, eye line here. I think. Yeah, about. Nose is here. I know this looks crazy, but it's necessary, I swear. I gotta do that again. I didn't make it straight. I feel like there's so many other easier ways to do this, but this is the way I do it. Okay, that didn't work out as much as I wanted. Great. God damn it. Okay. Okay, whatever. As long as it's similar, this eye line go over here. I think. Oh, that messed up. Come on, don't do that. Why does Clip Studio want to do that? I'm holding shift all the way till the end, and then like it's like, oh, you don't want it? There you go. Okay, I think we can start sketching from there. As long as we have all of our bases, we can keep it there. Let's do the hard parts first, because the back view is basically just this, but flipped, which is easy to do. But the side view and the front view, that's a little harder. Front view, not so much. Side view, definitely. But we drew a side view kind of recently, so we should be okay. We can always... Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. God damn it. I meant to click lock. Where's the lock button? There it is. Jesus Christ. But anyway, we did that. Yeah, we did a side profile recently, so we should be a-okay. I could like literally like sketch on top of this. This is gonna be interesting trying to translate this from front to side because I've always struggled with that. Like my front views and my side and my 3/4 view don't really line up because it's the way that I draw the face. Also, welcome back, Army. Thanks for checking in. We could do symmetry tool. That'll help me a lot too. Again, I don't like doing this because one, the symmetry tool in Clip Studio is a little hard to use. But also, I try to teach myself to keep what you call like symmetry by myself. Because it's good practice just to, you know, keep it that way. But let's see. Okay. Pretend the circle, the head is like this big. It might be, that might actually be a little too big. Not bad. Okay. Then the chin comes down here. Yeah, but also I realize that when you do something or use a symmetry tool too much, it does look a little funny. It looks a bit uncanny because nothing's like truly symmetrical, you know? Okay, I can't see this, so... I want the base sketch. I don't need the outfit. Yeah, I just need to see the body. Here we go. Just need to make sure it's all proportional. Okay, yeah, torso ends there. Body comes down here. I don't know. Actually, wait, hold up. Do I need to do this? Because I'm like, hold up. Is that technically a front view? It doesn't necessarily look like it. Okay, you guys can't see what I'm talking about, but it's like, what is a front view versus? I thought this was 3/4 view. If I don't have to do a front view, I would be happy, but it might be good practice. No, there is a front view versus like, okay. That's fine. Let's just keep going then. Wow, he looks super lanky from this view. Okay, hold up. Problems. All right. でも甘いgoodbye それじゃ僕にとって君は何 I really want to cover this song one day, but alas, no time. One day, but really good song. I'm trying to think. Where would it align? Because his leg is like so angled. Also, this feels like super small. Also, why do I feel like the symmetry tool isn't symmetrical? Like, this doesn't look straight, I guess. Like, hold up. If I do, like... No, it is. Hold up. If I do, like... I don't know. Why does he look slanted? No, it's symmetrical, I think. God, that's really hard. Okay, yeah. How does this translate? Hold up. Would it be if I were doing a front view? Yeah, I guess it would land here, and this would be the front. It's really weird, though. Oh boy, this is where struggles start. Yeah, he looks really lanky. What the fuck is happening? That's what happens when you don't have a ref. They do have references of turnarounds, but I didn't think about that till now. I didn't remember about that till now. So okay. Yeah, like my front view body does not translate does not translate well from the 3/4 view. I feel like it looks so different. Hi Schwazy, welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking in. For those of you joining us, we are making references of my OCs, specifically my newest ones. Yeah, and this is what we have so far. It looks messy, but this is the process. Just trust the process. Whoop. Whoop. I didn't mean that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is not translating from like 1-to-1. I'm realizing this about my style right now. Also, this has to, I think, come out a little more, just like slightly. Not too much. Wait. Hold on a second. Okay, hold up. Maybe I have to redraw the legs, I swear to God. Okay, there we go. And then the feet, I don't know what we're going to do with the feet. I hate drawing feet from the front. This is like kind of weird too. Doing these are annoying, but it's important. Turnarounds are very important for if you want to keep your characters consistent. But oh boy, oh boy. Okay, maybe I have to break this down a little bit into better shapes because I cannot. Things are looking funky. Ooh, what is happening? What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this? Like his legs look like really long. Everything looks really long. Let's just say that. But it's proportional, which is weird. Maybe it's just my own eyes. Maybe it's just me. I'm being like really difficult about it. I don't know if that's how you would draw the feet that way. I'm just sort of like, this is how I want to draw them. I don't want to draw them in any other angle because I'm lazy. I mean, that's pretty good. That's like the best we're going to get, I feel like. Okay, arms, arms. It would be a miracle if I could get this sketch done today. I doubt it. I feel like this will be like a 2-stream sketch sort of ordeal. Because if it takes me 2 hours to do one sketch, imagine me having to sketch multiple views. Seeing your OCs make me realize I only have 2 male OCs, the rest are all girls. Wow, really? So I actually have more female OCs than male, but... So I can count... Actually, is that a lie? No. Okay, if I count them on my fingers, I have 3 girls from one project, 2 girls from another project. So that's... and me. If you count me, my persona, that's 6. And then the rest are boys, so that's like 4. So not a bad ratio, but yeah, I also have more female OCs than male. I need to change that. I need more male OCs, you know, just so I have an excuse to draw men or something, or make them, you know, have an excuse to draw yaoi or something. I don't know. I mean, these are the newest OCs I've drawn. And I haven't drawn I haven't made a male OC in a long time. Okay, looking good. Again, legs looking kind of lanky. What the fuck happened there? I don't know. It's pretty proportional, I think. The longest part of your body is legs, so this isn't bad. But for some reason, for me, it looks weird. Also, this sketch is unreliable because his head actually starts here. Yeah. Okay, if that's looking okay, then I think we can start doing more detailed stuff, like his face. Hold on. Okay, the eye is there. Do I need to mark these down? Making designs for girls is easy for me, plus a bit more fun. Yeah, I think, yeah, as a girl, it is easier because I know the ins and outs. Like, especially with, like, fashion culture, like, I know exactly what I'm looking for. But with guys, it's like I have no idea what I'm looking for. I have no idea what fashion styles guys are wearing these days. So I had to, like, look it up. Or either that or, like, I had to think of, like, the female equivalent and just look up, like, this style, but male. But for men, you know? So I also feel that. Okay, now we can get more detailed. Oh boy, drawing the face from like a front view. That's gonna be fun. I have yet to really master that. Let's turn this down a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, where's his nose? Oh, his nose is so low. What? I don't remember it making that low. Show in all layers. For now, at least. This is like, it's weird. He looks like an alien. Uh-oh. Yeah, this does not translate well. This is not translating particularly well. Huh, weird. I guess his nose really is that low on his face. I don't know. That's like really low for my liking. What happened? What is happening? Hold up. I want to turn off. Well, okay. I guess maybe we'll do the eyes. I'd rather not have the symmetry tool on, but I think it'll help me out. That looks so strange to me. Is that just me? I don't know. Then the eyebrows get lower. Is that what the eyes are? Is that what the eyes look like? Kind of. Is the head kind of tilted? Oh, yeah, huh? It is a little tilted in the side view, huh? Or the three-quarter view. Actually, it's not tilted by that much. I wonder if I can grab it and change it, but I kind of like it that way. But that would mean... Okay, but yeah, that would mean that the eyes and stuff are a little lower? Or could be lower. Okay. I don't think there is really a rule for like when you do views like this, because I'm looking at the ones from Kill la Kill, and they do their head. They also have their heads tilted at an angle. But it's like if you do that, then I think like all of them have to be like all of their heads have to be sort of tilted slightly. Okay, I made the eyebrows a little too low. Where are these eyebrows? Like here about? Yeah, front view, not my strong suit, especially right now because I'm trying to figure out how to draw noses a little more realistically. And whenever I do it, they look like an alien. I don't know why. I just can't. This isn't looking too bad, though. Yeah, but everything just looks really low on the face, which is weird. Okay. I was like, the pupils, they had to be maybe facing forward, but I don't like that. I feel that's really. Whenever you make eye contact to the camera, I always get really feel weird about drawing it. Because it's like, oh, they're looking into my soul, literally. But they should be looking straight, I think, in this view. But there's no rule. So you technically, like, in one side, in one view, you could have them looking forward, and then the other, you could have them looking off to the side. There's no rule about it, which is weird. But okay, be real with this. He doesn't look that bad, actually. He doesn't look too bad. But we are missing things because I have to get rid of the symmetry tool. But hold up. Only show an editing target. Do that. So at least I can see this. Do the nose bridge. Okay. Not terrible. Sometimes when people draw the noses from the front view, they draw the tip of the nose and then the two nostrils on the side. But sometimes they just take that away and they just add the nostrils or just have the nostrils. It really depends on the style. So it's like, what am I choosing to do today? Which artist am I referencing today? That's what I'm really thinking. Looks so weird. It's not translating. Front view to side view. Also, I changed my mind. We're putting it off to the side because I don't like him staring at my soul. It doesn't look that off, but there is something about it. Maybe I made the eyes too big in the front view. We gotta measure it. This is really the hard part. It's just trying to get everything everything right. Making sure everything's all lined up, everything looks the same on each side. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't look too awful. I think the neck is a little too skinny. Show all folders. Okay, let's do his hair. Or should we do his glasses too? I feel like he doesn't look like him until you draw his glasses. Again, it's like with normal people. It's like, oh, I didn't even recognize you without your glasses. That's how I feel about drawing him without glasses. I didn't mean to give him like these anime glasses where it's like it's always just the bottom frame because I don't know they really exist in real life, but I was like, it's too perfect. I don't know. I like the style. It looks cool. There's a lot of noise going on. Hold on. Is that good? Is that even? Wait, I was like, that would have been kind of cool to do the symmetry tool. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I was like, I can just lasso and grab the whole thing, can't I? I don't know why I'm so stressed out about, like, the symmetry tool. I grab that and I lift it here. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Not too bad. Okay, good. Okay. I want to do the hair, but the symmetry tool is such a hassle, like turning it on and off. So I was like, what if we do everything that's symmetrical first and then do the hair? But I don't want to leave him bald. Let's give him hair. Every time I hear bald, I think about that TikTok quote or the TikTok audio where it's like, oh my gosh, she's bald. She's bald. She has no hair. Or she's bald and she's stealing everybody's hair. From Totally Spies. Just thinking about that. I don't know. This is still. I still think the side or the front view still looks kind of weird, but we'll let it simmer. You know. Maybe the hair will fix everything. I should have done this on a different layer. That would have been kind of cool. Well, okay, you can do it now, I guess. Yeah, did anyone poll for the beach banner yet in lads players? Did anyone poll yet? I did 10 polls today and I didn't win or I didn't get it. So I'm kind of like, I'm like, ooh, should I really like how much do I want to spend on this banner? Because I have all this gems saved. And Zane's birthday and third miss should be coming up soon. So it's like, ooh, do I save for that? Or do I try and get the beach one? I at least want to get Zane, but I'm a little worried that's going to take me fucking forever. I hear that people are boycotting banner. Yeah, I heard about that too, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think, like, what are the reasons? I've heard a couple where it's like, I just don't like it. It's not spicy. It's kind of boring. But, like, is there. What else is there? Maybe I'll take a break from polling just for a second. But, I don't know. I guess I should really do my research about that because I have heard about stuff like that. I don't know. My reasoning for like polling was that this one person was like, I just think it's boring, and I'm like, I don't think it's boring at all. Like, I think it's okay to have vanilla kind of banners. Like, that's fine. I did hear like for some people it is there. It might be because it's like a what you call it, like an alpha banner or like a beta banner, basically. So it's like from an old version of the game and it's reused content. That's another people reason why I heard that people don't like it. Was it content 70%? That is true. Okay, that is true. I was looking at that because all the outfits are locked behind a paywall. NC's outfits, the guys' outfits, and they're really cute too. So that is really annoying. I don't know, but there are a lot of things locked behind a paywall. But that isn't fair, yeah. Maybe I won't poll anymore. I've been convinced. I'm like, yeah, that's not fair. But Zane at the beach. Are they boycotting it completely, like not even playing the mini games, or can you even do that? Because I don't know. I was kind of having fun with this mini game. April is in an active lawsuit with who? What? I didn't know about this. Wait, is the shoulder in the right position? Oh, it's a rumor, I see. Well, we'll have to wait and see, but yeah, it is a little unfair about the paywall stuff. I just wanted to have a good time at the beach with my man. It's kind of sad that it's like surrounded or like, yeah, there's like a bit of stuff surrounded or coming with it, but oh well. Yeah, why does the face look so weird in this front view? I hate it. What is happening here? If it were up to me, I wouldn't do a front view, but it is kind of important to do so. Oh, too big. There we go. Just a little sprout. We don't need like a huge sprout, just a little one. There we go. Why does it look so weird? What is happening here? There, that kind of help it. I don't know. It's just with the face. I can't really like. God. Yeah, I feel like there is like just like a lot of stuff that maybe us in the West don't particularly understand. So we just have to wait and see, I guess. But I just wanted to. That's so sad. I just wanted to go surfing with Zane. Oh well, it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe I am. Yeah, maybe we should do. I should do a little bit of research and look into it. But sometimes, like the people who talk about lads, it's just like. Like I feel like your reasoning for doing some things is kind of weird, or for not liking some things is like very opinionated or like very opinion based. So I'm kind of like, okay, hold up. Let me play around with something real quick. Like, what if we just lifted his face slightly? Like, would that look better? I think this is proportional, but it just looks kind of funny. What if I like raised everything just like did like that? Yeah, that looks better. And I think that does align better, except with the nose. The nose is just kind of weird. Is that better? I have no idea. Oh my god. Well, yeah, now that it looks weird, now that I moved everything, everything should be like this much. Yeah, it is very much like to each their own, but at the same time, it's like. I don't know. I do think it is unfair. But yeah, it's like pay for what you want. That is true. It's like you don't have to. If you want to buy like the baby bonnets for your love interest, then you can. Like, but if you don't want to, then that's also your choice. Just don't go crazy like that. Like, there's that lady who like had to take out a loan because she was pulling for Xavier or whatever, or she had to take out like a mortgage on her house or something like that. Something like that. But just don't go crazy. Yeah, this looks weird because it's not lined up, but I don't know what to do about this. Maybe we should not. We should skip this one for now and then go to like the side profile because that might be easier for me. But yeah, this is kind of funny. What is happening here? Like nothing's lining up. Like it's not lining up 1 to 1. Yeah, we'll come back to this. Yeah, I always have to remind myself that a banner will come back and it's not, and you shouldn't spend money because also it's a game. It's just a game. So you shouldn't have to, be super stressed about it. Yeah, it's just a game. Like, and also like 11 users could be deleted like any minute. So like anything can happen. Don't spend too much money. Don't go crazy. Did I do this right? Why does that circle look so big? Okay, side profile. We know how to draw that. We drew this one the other. We drew one the other day. Oh yeah, I heard about this too. So yeah, there was this. I think yeah, I don't know the validity of this too, but I have heard of this. So that might be saying something. But yeah, Infield had like a ultimate game and they shut it down. Not out of the blue. I think it finished the story. I heard that the story had finished and then they deleted the entire game, which that's crazy. But that's just something that can happen, you know. Like that's their choice, right? Like it's weird, right? But it's like you don't know what could happen. There could be many different reasons to why Infold would delete Love Indeed's face. So it's smart to not spend so much because it's not forever. It is code. I'm sorry. They are not real. These men are not real. It is all code. You are paying for for digital things and they're not real. So just be wary about that. But there I do wish I just have to remind myself that, but there sometimes I'm like, I wish there's an outfit that I want or there's an accessory that would be like really cute. There's a little bit of me in that, but I had to remind myself you have to breathe, touch grass, and be like, and remind yourself like this is your hard-earned money going to like a digital thing that could go away any second. And it's not so important that you have to take a loan out or sell your house. Okay, side view body. That is do I remember how to draw this? Like vaguely, kind of. Okay, maybe we should look up a reference. That would be smart. I'm like, why am I winging it? You literally have like the internet at your fingertips. Just look up a reference. Yeah, but I am having fun. Period. Just like with the non like paywall stuff. Just like because of the mini game. In the mini game, you raise like a little bird, and there's like a what is that called? Gallica kind of thing going on. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they'll ever do this thing. So you guys remember a game called like what is it called? Like Animal Crossing on mobile? I can't remember. Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp just recently ceased activity, but what they did was that they released everything so that you could have everything, keep your land and everything became free essentially. So I wonder, I don't know if they would do that, but I would love that. I doubt it, but but like it's like what are you gonna do with that after your game is done? Like just you're just gonna have all this like data that doesn't go anywhere, right? You might as well like have it available for everyone at the end, Or like after some years of being active. Yeah, the side profile is a little easier for me to draw just because it's I don't have to draw so much. God, there's so many cards that I wish I got, and I wonder if they're ever gonna do a rerun of this. There's like this little outfit pack for 11 Days Space where it's like bamboo something, and that reminds me of like one of the old like multi banners that they did, and I wasn't playing at the time, so I'm like, oh, I wonder if they'll ever bring that one back. I hope. I want that one to come back, and I also want the kitty cafe to come back. I really do. I heard some people say that they're not really interested in a six love interest anymore because it feels like he's missing out on so much. And I do low-key kind of agree. Like I do feel kind of content with like the 5 guys that we have. That a 6 would like be like, I don't know. I feel like it would be not a lot, but like yeah, he misses out. I need Kitty Zane. I know. I also need Kitty Zane. I'm so sad that I missed on that. I'm very sad that I missed that so much. Yeah, what would the purpose of a 6th love interest add? Like, we have, like, what, the 2 childhood best friends already? Exactly. There is not necessarily a trope that he would fit into. There are theories that it has to be something with what is the company that, like, the big bad company related on, but I don't know. Yeah, I think we only need to do one side view, and it'll be this angle, because the important part is we get, like, the accessories on this arm. The other arm doesn't have any of that. He wouldn't be evil. The 611 just wouldn't be evil, but he would be, like, a victim of, like, whatever is going on. But we kind of already have that. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are just like, who could it be? What could they look like? Info, please make them look like this. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I just feel very content with what I have. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. Like I said, like yeah, I don't know. He also has a lot to catch up on. The streets are saying it's Viper. I heard about that, and I'm like, please God, don't make it Viper. I swear to God, Viper's ugly as hell. I'm not pulling for any of his cards. I would pull for no banner. That man would have no banners for me. You're not getting any of my gems. I swear to God. I mean, okay, like aesthetically he looked okay, and then like when I played the story and I heard like his voice, I'm like, no, no. And then I got like his personality, I'm like, no, no, thank you. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. What the fuck happened? Okay, I don't like doing this arm this way. We might have to. How do I do this? People want like a younger guy. They want like someone who's actually younger than MC, which I don't mind, right? But don't we technically do have that with Xavier, but like in like actuality, like not really, you know. I don't know. I whatever comes my way, I will be okay. Like I'm not super picky. I'm not rooting for anything. I'll just come whatever comes my way. You take Jeremiah? okay, Jeremiah is kind of cute. Okay, like I do love like the curly, like very sweet aesthetic. He runs a flower shop. He's very cute, very vanilla. I mean, what about Dr. Grayson? Ooh, Dr. Grayson. He's kind of cute. I think he canonically has a crush on MC, right? Or no? That's what I heard around, but I don't really see it. So I'm like, is that from like a card that I missed or something? Like, but ooh, Thomas. Thomas has a wife and kid. I think he's talked about it, right? Like he has like a wife and kid or something like that. So, maybe not Thomas. Maybe not so much. Oh yeah, oop. It's okay. Is yeah, maybe not Thomas. Who else was really cute? Oh, Luke and Kieran. Oh, that would be kind of close to home. I think that would be that's really close to home. Like Silas would be like in the next room. Like, we can't do that. Some Moko actually. That would be funny. Oh my god. Almost, yeah, it would be like that adjacent, Fuamogo adjacent. I don't know. To me, they feel like my sons kind of, or like my little brothers, Luke and Kieran. That's their interactions. Who else? I don't know. There's that guy from like Zane's like story, right? Like the scientist guy. But who's our coworker? He has a name. He's like a nerdy coworker who's like obsessed with like Lumiere. I mean, I thought he was kind of cute, but maybe not. I don't think they would make him a sixth love interest. There is a theory that it's who was the guy from Abyssal Chaos that we're looking for? For one of the Abyssal Chaos, your mission is like to find this guy. He's got protocore syndrome, blah blah blah. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's him." If not Viper or Mystery Voice. So like it could be, some people are like it's like the CEO of the whatever project, the thing that we're against, whatever. But I'm like, why would we ever have a connection with that guy? Like, how would that work? Oh, they're urging me to just copy and paste this hand over. I think it's like it has to be like a new guy. I don't know, or either that, or it's the guy from Abyssal Chaos. That's like my theory. Well, that's the theory that I like to carry over. But it's like, bro, like I don't know. You miss out so much. Watch, I'm gonna say that, and then the sixth love interest is gonna come out, and I'm gonna be like obsessed with this guy. He's gonna be like my holy, a part of the Holy Trinity. Would it had to connect with the boys or like MC more like, because that was Caleb, right? Caleb's like he's part of a huge part of MC's life and stuff like that. So that's kind of important, but who knows? Who knows? I have no idea. It could be so many people. There's so many options. Yeah, I don't know if they really know each other, honestly. I want them to meet up, I swear to God, you know? Do any of you guys ship any of the love interests with each other? So that's so one of the big popular ones is Snow Apple. Yeah, that is one where it's like Caleb and Zane, but also there's another one where it's like Snow Crow. So that is Silas and Zane. And not gonna lie, I kind of dig it. I'm not gonna lie. This hand is taking me forever to draw because it's hard to draw it from a different angle. That's not too bad though. I didn't do such a bad job. I was gonna say I didn't do a good job. I stumbled. I dig the ships. What are the other ones? I only know like all the ones that I know of are like just have Zane involved. That's all I know. Also, this shoulder needs to be put back. Oops. That looks weird. Hold up. I know the shadow should or the arm should be like set back, but or would it? Yeah, it should be like back here. That looks better, but then that ruins everything that I did with the body. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, if eyes are here, nose come down here. Yeah, it still doesn't like fully translate, but oh well. Oof. Anyway, yeah, 611 interest, no idea what we're gonna do. I wonder what Zane's third myth is gonna be. There are a couple of theories out there that it's just another doctor theme, but it's more like Greek god kind of thing, and I'm like, ooh. My personal headcanon is the only two who would actually be compatible friends are Raphael and Caleb. They have similar personalities, right? Yeah, I don't know. It is hard thinking about them hanging out in like together because you never see them together at all. But I don't know. We all live in the same city, right? So it's kind of hard for them to. It's kind of hard to think that they've never met each other, like ever, like not even in like passing or anything. And like I don't know, Zane goes to like MC's like work stuff, right? So you would probably see Xavier, but who knows? Maybe that's like a timeline thing or a multiverse kind of thing. This looks weird. I hate the way this works. This looks. I wish I didn't have to do a side view. I want to be lazy and just have like front and back view. Should we do that? I mean, technically, I mean, I should they all know of Silas. I mean, didn't Caleb in his main story was like, you went to the N109 zone, so he knows what that. They all know what that is, right? So they have to know the head of who the fuck is the head of that, you know? Mr. Anakinus himself. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't want. Can we just do a front and a back view? Because I would rather do that, but portfolio wise, it would look better if I did a side view too. But I don't want to. I look, you don't want to. Wow, it's already like almost like 3 hour mark. We only have. Okay, well, we did a lot of other sketches, just not completed, and I just don't want to. I just don't want to do these at all. I just want to do the front and the back. Front back. Maybe we'll just do front back. So we'll have to do that next stream. I wouldn't say waste of time like doing these. I mean, I would have to do them to realize that I don't want to do them, period. If that makes sense. You have to do it first to realize you don't like it. So yeah, a back view would just be like this, basically. Easy peasy. Maybe complete them at a different date? Maybe, but it's easier to do them all together, you know? It's like ripping off a band-aid, you know? You just gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want to. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, side view, front view. Maybe I'll see at a different time. Maybe we'll see. But so for now, this is what we got. This is what we got. This is what we're gonna work with. I only have 10 minutes left, but I kind of want to just go through and sort of start marking out like what everything would look like from the back view. A lot of it gets covered by his jacket, so that helps me. We'll have to do another drawing of him without his jacket. And maybe even without his tie too, just to show like what does that look like underneath. Even doing the back view is a little annoying because I still have to like redraw everything, even though I copy and pasted everything over. I still had to somewhat think about like what does the hand look like from this angle and redraw that. But oh well. Huh, what does the ear come out? Hold up. Well. Don't forget to save. Oh yeah, we should save. I really didn't do anything. I didn't fully do it or do too much after our last save, but okay, let's do it. It's important. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do like full references for each of the views. I mean, I should. We'll do it at another time. Like maybe I'm like tired right now, so it's like I don't want to do it. But maybe at a different time. Turnarounds are hard, guys, okay? So just cut me a little bit of slack, but we have to push through. We have to push through. It'll look so good, and it'll look good portfolio-wise. Anyway, I just have water today, so we're just gonna finish off the stream with a drink of water. Anybody have plans for tonight? Anyone chilling, doing anything? After dinner, I guess I'll work on more art stuff, or maybe I'll finally do Genshin stuff. No idea. No idea. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, we'll have to do a side profile. Maybe I'll do it off stream, like just sketching. I don't know. This looks so weird. I wonder why it didn't line up or anything, or like what's up with here. Or maybe if I like, I don't know, do I even have to have it line up like 1-to-1? You should technically, but like just generally everything should line up. But maybe I can get away with some things, you know, like maybe I can lift the eyes up a little higher. Because if you look at like anime character turnarounds, it's like it fits. If you really look at it, they're not 1-to-1 like how I did, where it's like the eyes line up with each other and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's like slightly different, but who knows? If I could do that, then I would be happier because this is not lining up. This looks crazy. Just watching a chicken noodle. Yay, yummy chicken noodle. I love. What am I gonna eat tonight? What are my dinner plans? I have no idea, but I hope it'll be good. I think it's seafood or something. I also just hit bronze 1 in Val. Not you. Kidding. Congratulations, Army. Wow. Wait, bronze? Oh, bronze 1. Okay. I mean, I could have sworn that you were higher at one point, but. Army, I could have sworn that you were higher at one point, but yeah. Hold up. I'm trying to think. Hold up. Let me think. Hold up. Okay, feet line up here. I think I'll have to do this on a different time or something because I'm like, yeah, some things are not perfectly lined up. Maybe I'll just sketch a front view like separate from this without measuring, and hopefully that'll fit. Like, and then I just put it in, and then change, like mess with it after to fit. I'd rather do that. I think that would look a little more natural too, because like I said, using the symmetry tool helps you, but at the same time, it just kind of feels wonky. Because it's like that uncanny valley kind of thing. But yeah, this is this is such a mess. Look at this. This is the whip that we're leaving off, and it's so messy. I did tell you guys that I would be taking forever to sketch just because I'm just so goddamn slow. But hey, you know, whatever. It's fine. Peak silver. What the fuck is wrong with me? Peak silver last year. Never again. Yeah, I mean, that shit's hard, bro. Gotta say. Gotta go sleep, but you're doing great. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I'll probably have to just do some sketching off stream or something like that. Just make it more natural. Because I think, I don't know, in the West, it's like if you do a turnaround, it has to be 1-to-1 kind of thing. But I feel like in, like, anime, it's more like a general guide. I don't know. Like, it is like generally that's where it's there, or that lines up with that, but we'll see. But I don't know, I really liked how this came out. How just like, yeah, how this came out. He looks great. And we have like a great idea of like what his outfit looks like. Now I can fully imagine my little scenarios of my OCs and know exactly what they look like. Which is great. Looks good. Yay. Thank you. After all that struggle. I wonder if his hand is too big. Yeah, his hand is slightly a little too big. Hold up. Let me change that real quick. Let me do that while I'm here at least. Yeah, that looks a little better. You don't want them meowy hands, okay? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little better. Everything looks a little more proportional. And save that. Yeah, guys. All right. I am going to head out. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I mean, I had to remind myself that this did take like 2 hours. In my brain, it's like I didn't do anything or I did barely anything, but you have to look back. You have to sit back and look and be like, yeah, you did do a lot. I guess like I just have so much more to do. That's why I'm kind of like, ooh, I didn't do anything, but learning curves. You learn and then you do it again. That's the best thing we can do. So yeah, guys, I am going to head out for the night. I will see you guys on Thursday for more drawing. Hopefully I'll have more drawing done after this and we can get to just like line art and stuff. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, I'll see you then. Eat safe, stay safe, eat good, stay healthy, and yeah, bye everybody.